Go on, take that now, son. You need to tighten up that fade now. Come on. Yeah.
Thanks, Mr.
Thanks, Mr. You fast enough, son? Come on. There you go. Go on, get that shit cut now.
I'll see you at 5. What's going on, y'all? Grind and Motivate back in this thing again, man, with another video. And today I'm checking out your boy Kevin Samuels once again. I didn't realize he had a men's show, and the name of the show was called "Do Modern Men Have a Problem with the P?" And I thought it was pretty interesting. I combed through a couple, 2-3 of them, man, and it was a bunch of guys that were really sounding silly, man. They were sounding just as silly as the women were on that call in on the show. So I figured this would be interesting to cover. Before we get into it, like, comment, subscribe. You do all 3, you know I'll be grateful. You do just 1, I'll still be thankful, man. Go ahead and let me know what you think about this whole situation here. Do you think that these guys have valid points? You think Kevin has valid points? You think Kevin's saying some stupid shit? Do you think that he's being a stubborn old guy? Let me know all these things. Let's get into it.
Okay, here's Ishmael. You ready?
Ishmael.
Ready? Wave if you're ready to go.
Like a special kid. Wave, Ishmael.
Alright. Hello?
What's going on?
How are you? How old are you?
Me? I'm 28.
Alright, what's the disagreement?
I don't feel, even if black men reach a certain level that we should aspire to reach, I don't think the black women will follow us. I feel like 80% of them will still shit on us and leave us hanging.
Why? First of all, you said I feel twice.
These faces he's making.
See any issue with that?
No.
That's a problem. As a man, you shouldn't worry about how you feel. So I was thinking what we do. It's one of the things we talk about women all the time. They always say, I feel.
Reaction. I'm in Atlanta.
Atlanta?
Yes, sir.
So why does the divorce rate drop dramatically for black couples as well over an income of $280,000?
I didn't know that.
Maybe because you're not part of that group.
He's talking to him like he's a kid in the principal office.
See, if you're going to say something like that, I'm going to challenge you.
It's what I've seen my entire life. Black women have been my entire life.
They've been your what?
My enemy.
What do you mean your enemy?
Whether it's me, whether it's people that I know or people that I'm even related to, if there are strides towards success that are being made, there's an active effort to get in the way of the progress of what it is that we're doing. Like, honestly, like...
What does that mean, though? You come in and say black women have been my enemy. You're going to have to give me a specific.
Okay.
There you go, man. I'm trying
I don't like how he singled black women out, as if just because they're the same skin color, they're supposed to take him in and, you know, take all his faults and everything like that. That's basically the same thing as you having a family member and they're doing some stupid shit and you're supposed to just accept it because, oh, that's my cousin or that's my brother. Nah, that's not the case. And this guy right here, I would say that he's not really attractive on a universal scale, man. He's gonna go into white world, he's gonna go into Asian world, Mexican world, whatever world, and they're not gonna accept him either. They're gonna all be his enemies still just the same. And if he does go out here and try to get something different, then he's gonna have to get the low-hanging fruit if he already is out there jumping into those worlds. So I don't really like that argument on his part. I think it's pretty stupid. I think he needs to look in the mirror a little more and figure out some things that he could change for himself. But let's go.
I recently dated a woman who was pursuing a dual doctorate degree in medicine and in chemistry. And throughout the entire relationship, the only time that we didn't have an argument or we didn't have any kind of ridiculous back and forth is when we were having sex. You know what I'm saying? Like once the orgasm was out the
How old are you?
28.
How long?
28.
28 going on 38.
I've known her for 8 years, dated her for 1.
And you dated her to what end? What was the intended outcome?
8
To what end?
years.
Brady, what are you doing here?
I don't know.
And what do you do for a living?
I'm a musician and an Uber driver.
What?
I know.
Serious? Are you trolling me? Ninja,
No,
what?
I'm not.
Ninja, what? You date... Your enemy is your pocketbook.
I know.
Don't come here and talk about black women. Man, see?
Does he really know though? Like the way he's talking to him, he just looking like, man, I know what I'm saying is stupid, but I'm just gonna say it anyway. Like it's really dumb, man. And notice he said that he's a musician and an Uber driver. If I'm a personal trainer and I do Uber on the side for a couple, $2-3 extra dollars, I'm not gonna mention it. So that means that Uber is probably making the bulk of his money, and if it is making the bulk of his money, Uber's not a lazy hustle. Because you got to get up and you got to catch it at this hour. You got to catch it at that hour. You have to get this amount of rides just to get this amount of money. So that means he's trading a lot of his time for money. And that's putting his music on the back burner. That's putting his real life on the back burner. So he's not able to put any effort into progressing in that particular field. So he needs to do something about that, most definitely. What do y'all think?
I mean, are you being serious, bro?
I am, but the finances is definitely something
No,
that I'm working on.
oh hell no. A black woman is doing. You actually came in here to tell me that you dated a black woman who's pursuing 2 dual doctorates.
I'm a PhD.
And you're a goddamn Uber driver and a musician. That's not a problem, except you frame black women as your enemy, and your enemy is your inability to be productive on a serious level.
So outside of me, I have mentors that I work with
My
that
ultimate
have
point
gone
is
through
that
that.
28
Mentors
years old,
ain't
you
doing
too
shit.
young to be trying to talk about getting married anyway. See, you haven't found yourself. And if I go with what you said, your failure in relationships are justified by calling black women your enemy, instead of looking in the mirror and saying, where am I at?
Right.
I do
Where
that
am I
every day.
at, and why
Are you?
What make you said you were looking at her to be a wife, possibly? What makes you a husband?
Outside.
I don't know. It's funny. Like, of course she would hound him the whole time. She's going out here getting a dual doctorate, PhD, whatever the hell she's getting, and he's just doing Uber and being a musician. Like I said earlier, the Uber was probably taking most of his time, makes him look like he's not ambitious at all. Even if he does have a little bit of ambition, he's taking most of his time in doing Uber, so you look like a little bum cab driver that just drives around Atlanta all day, trying to squeeze out some extra dollars. And I mean, there's some things that he probably could have did that would have quelled the lady spirit a little bit. He could have had some other things in place. He could have had his fitness together. Maybe he could have been handy around the house. Maybe his charisma and all that would be good. His social skills would be good. But it doesn't seem like he really has any of that based off what we're looking at here. His style's not that great. Of course, he's not in shape. You can see that clearly. He does seem like his social skills are a little bit in the dumps based off how he's not really understanding or being delusional. He's not really taking account to what he's done or what his faults are. He's just saying, yeah, black women are my enemy and all this kind of stuff, but he hasn't really fully developed himself. Like Kevin said, he hasn't even found himself, but he hasn't even tried to find himself on anything else besides trying to get married.
The problem isn't the women, man. See, this is the problem with too many of us as black men. We don't have power. We're not trying to be serious. I mean, no disrespect, but I'm tired of hearing black men who are musicians and rappers and producers and actors and massage therapists and Uber drivers and chefs. Where's the trade? Where's the profession? Where's the real world? Something you walk into a Chamber of Commerce meeting with a business card and say, this is who I am and what I do, to where other men will take you seriously.
You can be a professional chef, can't you?
Was that rhetorical, or did you want me to respond?
No, Nah, I'm asking
man,
you.
y'all talking.
Because if you were to go into a Chamber of Commerce meeting on any given Tuesday or Thursday, how many musician Uber drivers do you think you'd meet that were non-black?
None. None. It's not where I plan on staying or what I'm working towards in the future.
I get it. I get that. However, you would.
I don't think this argument would be so bad if he kind of had a plan more in place. Like, he sounds like he just kind of wading in the water and just going with the tide. Whatever happens, happens. Like, maybe if he was saying, yeah, I made these beats. I'm making goddamn 5 beats a day for 3 summers like Kanye West, and I'm shopping them to this guy, I'm shopping them to that guy. I'm making a song every day, and I'm shopping them to 100 different rappers to see if they'll take me in, or 100 different artists to see if they'll take me in. I'm putting out videos and music on YouTube. But we know he's not doing that because, like I said again, this goes back to the trading time for money. He's on Uber. Uber takes a lot of your time just to make a little bit of money. You make some money for it. If you're trying to do something extra on the side, it's good money for that. But if you want to do a sustainable career, it's not anything for that. It doesn't offer any stock. You can't move up. It's not like when you do Uber, you do a certain amount of rides. They're like, yeah, we want to make sure that you get paid a little extra on your ride. It doesn't work like that. So you're just out there hustling to no end. So if you're doing anything like that, if you're working a regular job or you're doing something where you're not really progressing yourself, maybe you're making some quick money and it feels good, but you need to sit back and you need to try to progress your actual life. Don't put your actual life on the back burner for something else that's not really going to get you anywhere. Think about that every time that you do it.
Meeting a woman who is heavily degreed, and women respond to power. Unfortunately, she dwarfed you in power potential. So the only place you could dominate and show any power is in the bedroom. Because she did not have to take you seriously. You weren't on the same level.
If that.
See, this is why I can't allow to stand when you come in here saying black women are this and black women are that. Are you a competitive black man?
Yes, I would say so.
Competitive against who?
Against I guess like people in my tax bracket. I don't want to stay here. I'm trying to get to the top 1%.
Okay.
So it's funny he said that he's competing with people in his same tax bracket. He's only making $45K, and that's a terrible mindset to have. If you're gonna, that'd be like if you're trying to be a professional athlete and you're running around here competing with the regular Joes in the gym, the regular civilians. Maybe you're a fighter. You out here thinking like, oh, I'll beat up Johnny in the hood. Johnny's not a fighter. He's not a top tier fighter. Why are you competing with him? And I hate to be cliche or sound lame and everything like that, but you need to aim higher than what your current situation is, or you're gonna continue to be stagnant in life, and it's not gonna really get you anywhere. You're gonna feel good maybe because you're able to compete with these little sorry suckers over here, but that's not really what you're trying to do. So you need to step it up. This guy's not stepping it up. He literally just said, oh, I'm competing in my tax bracket. Like, he's proud of that. That makes no sense. Let's keep going.
Isn't that what you're saying right now? You're saying that because
you said it conflicts with what I said. And I asked you, what did I say? And you just said, well, you're saying in order to be married, you need to be in the top 1%. Do you understand?
To be completely, all right.
Okay, no, that's not what I, no, stop. No. That's not what I said. That means that the only people who can get married are in the top 1%. I asked you, could you provide for a family? I didn't ask you how much money you made. I asked you, and you said no.
At $45,000, I mean, it's not.
Then that's all you need.
No.
Then what? It's not about her.
I was saying black women in general. That was just the relationship.
But see, you talk about black women in general, and just like with black women, I get specific. You can't talk about general if you can't handle it specifically in your life. You can't come in and say that about black women being your enemy. How is that woman your enemy?
I feel like despite the things that I
how is that woman your enemy?
Throughout the entire relationship, man.
You shouldn't have been in a French toast relationship.
Idiot. Keep on trying to talk. Like, you're not saying anything smart.
I agree with you on that point.
Take ownership and accountability for the fact that you shouldn't have been trying to No, you don't.
I do.
Coming in.
Alright, y'all, so I'm gonna end the video right there, man. We see what's going on. The guy's a little bit delusional there, man. He's not really taking accountability for anything that he's at fault for. He doesn't seem to be progressing his life in any other way because he's trading his time for money. And yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he lives with his mom, you know, making $45K and being like that. He just
The church, get your ass up. It's 12 o'clock. You gotta leave. I'm having company over. You have to get out of here.
where I gotta go? What I do?
I don't know, but you gotta get out of here. You could have been doing Uber, but you being a bum.
What you mean you have company over? Well, I don't want to do that.
Well, that's what I'm doing, son. All right, now listen to your mom now, boy. Baby, go and put this in the decanter and light up them candles. You know, the lavender flowers. I like them when you light those up now. Yes, Matt, Daddy.
Who's that? Who's he? Now, son, what's going on with you? Your mom says you do a little Uber and musicals on the side.
He ain't good at it.
They call me Mr. McKenzie. I own a couple of quickies. I'm a boxing trainer, world renowned, and do a couple other things. Now, nice to meet you, son.
Shake your hand, you cherry.
Son, you gotta tighten up now. Get on up now, son. You tighten up when you talk to me.
He know better than that.
Sorry. Yeah, that's how you do it. Now, son, me and your mom, we set on a nice date, so you gonna have to skedaddle. Like, she brought me in here because she's choosing, she liked what I had going on, and we're gonna have a nice time. They call me the Mac for a reason. Now, I'm gonna show you how to be a man. But in the meantime, you guys are gonna leave while we have our nice date. Your mom said you do the Ubers and all of that, and the musicals and stuff. So, you need to go and do Uber for a couple hours, and then we'll see you later, okay?
Yeah, we'll see you later.
You're making me leave for him?
Yeah, you gotta go.
When I go do Uber. Hold on now, son. Mr. Mac, what's up? Now, your mama say she say you ain't really getting no money out here now, son.
That's why his girlfriend left him.
And all of that. You ain't really getting no money, so but you're all on the Ubers, and I feel like that's a good skill to have. Now, son, I got a training session out in Athens about 7 o'clock, and I need you to pull back down about 5. Take me out to Athens. Now, for all that there, I got you $10. That's gonna get you there. That's gonna get you back. Don't take that, son. That's a sweet deal. You can't beat that. Back in my day, it was $5 now. $10 a good day now. I'll take it. Yep, there you go now. Hold on now, son. Now, you keeping this here house dirty. Your mama been telling me about shit dirty.
He dirty fuck. He
got
stink.
the bathroom with doo-doo streaks all in. You stink and you walk around and you're messy, and you got the kitchen with roaches all in it. Now, go on, do your mama a favor and clean her up now. But I mean, if she's the last person to use the kitchen, then why am I have to cleaning up her house? Like, this is not my house. Why am I cleaning it up? You know, I should just be able to just do whatever I want to do.
And do right by your mama now. Go and take this here money and go about your day.
All right.
Don't just snatch now, son.
One more thing, son. One more thing, son. Now, yeah, that shit on your head ain't gonna work now, son. You wonder why
I told him to cut it.
Your mama told me that your old girlfriend left you because she was PhD or something like that. And you wasn't doing shit now. But we can at least get that haircut right now. Today's Wednesday, even all over special is only $10. You don't have to tip the barber because I know you ain't got it like that now. But I'm gonna get you right here.
Go on, take that now, son. You need to tighten up that fade now. Come on.
Yeah. Thanks, Mr.
Up,
Thanks, Mr.
up.
McKenzie.
You fast enough, son? Come on.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
Go on, get that shit cut now.
I'll see you at 5.
Matt, Daddy, come drop that off at me.
I'm a musician. I should be getting something too.
Son, you're not a musician, son. You're an Uber driver. Be back at 5.
Matt, Daddy, come drop that off at me. I might be old, but it still get the waters running.
Yeah, I'm coming, baby. I don't know. It just seems a little bit weird. Hopefully he gets his shit together and he steps it up, man. Don't be a delusional guy like that, man. Make sure you get your fitness in order. Have some other things in order. If you're not having money just yet, have some other things in order right now. Your fitness should be okay. Maybe you're handy. You're useful in other areas. You have decent social skills and charisma. You have good style. Make sure those things are in order, man. Don't just be running around here like, man, yeah, I'm fat as hell and I'm a little bit weird and you know, I only make 40K, but you should take me in. And I know you're getting to do doctorates and stuff, but yeah, that sounds good, doesn't it? Sounds like a good plan. And that's that, man. Y'all don't be like that guy, man. Hopefully he does get his shit together, man. If you're having a bad time, hopefully you get your shit together too. Don't be delusional. Take accountability for yourself. And yeah, man. Y'all have a great day. Y'all go out here and get it. And I'll see y'all next time.